Yo guys, what's going down? It's MC Noble here. Welcome back to another stream. Today we are going to be I'm going to be giving you guys an update about my upcoming gigs. Now, before we do get into this video, I would just like to give a massive shout out to Owen Squires. Now, he is the son of Carl Squires, who is a bounce DJ, and he's recently been teaching his son to mix bounce, and they formed a duo called Double DNA, which is a father and son DJ group. However, at the weekend, Owen Squires, who is 16 years old, got his first ever set behind some decks in the Doncaster warehouse. And I just wanted to give this guy a shout out because he absolutely nailed it. Now, I wasn't there. I'd seen videos on Facebook, and he absolutely nailed the set. So I just wanted to give this guy a massive shout out, and I hope him and his father as Double DNA can move forward in the future, take more bookings, obviously in time to come, and obviously keep going, as he was absolutely buzzed to do the booking, or to do the I believe it might have just been like a shot on the decks, maybe not like a full set, but there we go. What can I say? Right, so let's get on with the gig updates. Now, I'm sure some of you people are going to be wondering what's happening with your gigs due to the government's statement yesterday. So for those of you who are unaware, the government advised that you stay away from pubs and clubs and small social gatherings. Now, that's only advised, so at this point it's in the people who own them venues, it's in their hands. They can decide, is it worth staying open? Is it worth closing? Now, some people aren't just going to give a damn and think, you know what, I'm going to go for a drink anyway. And then there will be some people who will take that bit of information and think, oh god damn, I can't go to the pub anymore. So they will isolate themselves from going to the pub. Now, should you or should you not go to these pubs? Should you isolate yourself from these pubs? And the simple answer is yes and no. Now, if you feel good and you feel fit and well, and you're maintaining yourself, keeping yourself clean, washing your hands, not touching a lot of stuff that's going to commit to bad germs, stuff like that, and you know that you're fit, well and healthy, and you know that you can go to places within a safe manner, then I would if your place is still open, if your local pub's still open, I don't really see the harm and the issue of just going for one pint. I really don't see where that should be an issue. However, if you are starting to cough and sneeze, then obviously isolate yourself and don't go to them. So you guys will know that a lot of big mass events are obviously cancelling. Even a few smaller events are actually cancelling as well. They're actually saying, listen, look, we're postponing. Now, I'm going to give you guys an update what I know about my gigs. So first off, we will start with Keeping It Core. Now, Keeping It Core, as of at the moment, is still running ahead. It's still running both days, and it's still running, all the artists are still down and they're still booked to play it. Now, originally yesterday, I was going to pull out. I will, and will know who was in the chat party with me, I was going to cancel. And I actually did ring up my coach company this morning to cancel my journey. I cancelled it, we then had some thought, and we then decided that if the venue's going to stay open, and if the event is still going to go down and well, and if I keep myself safe and at a distance, keep myself clean, for example, even just as such as taking my own microphone to the event, then I will attend this event. So I rang back up and I tried to stop the cancellation of the coach. However, I had to rebook again and pay for a coach the second time. However, I do get money back from the previous cancellation, so I have actually been refunded, and it will take 2 to 3 days to come into my account. So I haven't actually physically paid for 2 coaches because I got a refund back on the first coach. But to cut the story short, at the moment this event is actually happening. Now, if that could change within the next 10 minutes. They could announce that they're cancelling in the next hour. They could announce the same in the next second, tomorrow, the day after. Maybe not even until Thursday evening they could announce that this is absolutely not going to go ahead. However, this event could just carry on going and it could go ahead. There's plenty of people who know that they will keep themselves safe and know that they will attend this event and, for example, not leaving drinks down and wandering off, so keeping drinks with you at all times, making sure no one else is touching them other than the people who are obviously going to serve you them, and your drink's your drink, and like I say, keeping yourself distanced and keeping yourself clean, then people will obviously still attend the event. There probably will be like a drop in people who attend the event because there will be people who just won't obviously think it's worth the risk, if that makes sense. So as of yet, like I say, this is still going at the moment. I'm still going to it as of now, but things can change. Things can obviously, and things can change for the better, things can change for the worse. So all I'm going to say at this point is if anything does happen regarding this event, I will keep you guys updated. So I will keep you guys updated and postponed. I will keep you guys updated, and I will let you know exactly what's going to happen regarding this event. But the artists are still down who are on this lineup, apart from 2 of them, but that is nothing due to do with the coronavirus. That was actually due to the fact that they were going through some issues at home themselves, decorating and having a lot of stuff to fork out for, and they just couldn't come and attend this event because they had supplies and things to buy, and it was just gonna be too much for them, that they did sadly have to back out. But other than that, they have been replaced. I'm not really sure who, but all the MCs and like other people are actually still due to actually lock down and attend this event. So providing the only way this event won't happen is if either the pub closes and decides to like cancel the event. The only way I won't be attending the event is, like I say, if the pub closes, if my coach gets cancelled, or if my hotel is cancelled. Now, we're currently Tuesday evening and I've had no email to say that my hotel has been cancelled. I've had no I've had nothing to tell me. As far as I'm aware, I'm still fully booked in to stay for the night in this hotel, and everything is all good that way. But if anything, like I say, if anything does change, I will be obviously sure to let you guys know. So moving on to Alliance, as I know at the moment, Alliance is actually still going ahead. I will have some information regarding this event that I just can't tell you guys at the moment, but what I will tell you guys, like for 100% definite at this moment in time, Alliance is still running ahead. Alliance is still going to happen. So I will still be performing there. I will still be doing a 2-hour pre-party, and I will also still be attending the event. But I will just let and warn you guys now that the headliner MC Vibes from Vibes and Tripping will no longer be attending this event. Now, this is due to Vibes going through some family issues, and this was announced I believe a couple of weeks ago now, and MC Rockeye headliner is actually going to be filling in for Vibes, but Trippin is still attending the event. Trippin is still coming to the event, but Vibes was going through some issues with his girlfriend and he pulled out of the gig. It was something really stupid. I think it was something like his girlfriend's birthday, and she wanted him to leave that weekend free to sort of like do something with her for her birthday. He went ahead and took on a booking, and they had a massive argument about it, and he just decided to pull out from the venue. So let me know down below if you had booked a gig and then your girlfriend was doing something for her birthday, would you back out of the gig to do something for her birthday? Now, bearing in mind this gig was the day before her birthday, so in my eyes I do not see why he couldn't attend the gig, and then why he couldn't just do something for her birthday the next day. But I think she wanted to make it an extra special weekend. So you've got to look at it as 2 points. This guy's a pretty biggish headliner, so he's going to get a fair decent amount of money for doing his gig. It's almost like a job. It's like probably a second job for someone like him, right? But on the other hand, like, is it worth it? Or is like family more important than spending a birthday? I don't know. Personally, if I had a girlfriend and she was thinking about doing something for her birthday, if I knew about the birthday before the booking, I obviously wouldn't take the booking. I'd say, look, I can't that weekend. It's family stuff. However, if I take the booking and then a couple of weeks after taking the booking, the girlfriend says, listen, look, I want to do something for the birthday, it's that weekend and the booking's already taken, I would still go ahead with the booking, because a lot of people who plan and promote events, they put a lot of time into events. They book for booking headliners, securing venues, they pay people to make flyers, they run competitions. They put a lot into making events, and obviously I don't like, really, if I'm honest, letting anybody down, but when it comes to an actual like official time like this, you just can't be sure. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't want to let an event promoter down, if that makes sense, like when they put all that effort obviously into promoting an event, but at the same time I wouldn't want to let my girlfriend down. So it's a little bit of a sticky, it's a little bit of an iffy situation. But what would you guys suggest, going forward? Like, I don't have a girlfriend at the moment, but if I was in that situation, or you were in that situation where you knew you would get a guaranteed payment from the gig, but your girlfriend was chewing your ear off because she wanted to have a romantic weekend for her birthday, or throwing a party and wanted you at the party, and you were like away for a gig that weekend, what would you do? Let me know in the comment section below. But going back to it, both of my bookings at the moment are still going ahead, and like I say, Facebook and Instagram, every social media platform, including YouTube, I will be sure to let you guys know if these events do obviously cancel. And like I say, it's down to the people that run the venue. So if for example a pub or a club decides to close, the guy who's putting the event on, he can't do anything about it. He has to finish that event. He has to cancel that event. However, an event can cancel, and they can say, listen, look, due to whatever's happening, I don't feel it's safe to run this event at the moment. Can we reschedule for another date? Events are likely and have the right to do that. So it can actually be an event itself that will pull out and cancel, even if a venue is still hoping to stay open. Now, like I said, then a venue could say, look, we're going to close. Or a venue could just stay open, an event could just stay running, and they could just see how it goes. They might see a loss, like I say, in people attending them events, but we would just have to see exactly how it goes. So like I say, I will update you guys when I know information. Hopefully these go ahead. Now, for one, I obviously don't want to put myself at risk, but I do hope these go ahead, especially, no offences to Alliance, but especially keeping it core, as I've been looking forward to this one for quite a longish time, and it is quite a fairly big gig for me, like, because I'm obviously travelling out of town and I'm doing something a little different. But we are going to see exactly how it goes, so I will keep you posted. within the next few days. But I think prior to like what's been announced on the news, I think like during the next like couple of days, I think, you know, companies and businesses are going to sort of like realise and come up to some sort of agreement and some standard on what they're going to do. I think some people and some places didn't really know what to do. You know, shall we stay open? Shouldn't we stay open? A little bit iffy. It was just kind of announced, and right, what do we do? So obviously tomorrow it will have had a couple of days for the dust to settle, and some events might decide, right, we're still gonna try and keep open for the now, but you know, we may have to close within the next, you know, next week or something like that. So like I say, as soon as I get to know something, you know, I will obviously, as soon as I can, make a stream, and I will tell you guys exactly what I have discovered, and what the final, you know, what the final news is, and stuff like that. So like I say, am I doing wrong going to these events if they're still attending? I don't really think so. Like I say, if I keep myself safe, keep myself clean, like I say, make sure no one random's picking up my drink, making sure my hands are washed, and like I say, just making sure that I'm sort of keeping myself to myself, but still having a good time. So not like ignoring people and not talking to them, but you know, not putting your arms around people and not like going right up to people. If you just sort of keep your distance, but still have a chat to people, still get in the mood and enjoy the vibe and have a dance, and obviously, like I say, perform with your own microphone. I don't really see where the issue could be. However, if events do decide to pull out and do decide that they're gonna obviously not happen anymore, I'm not obviously going to have a big paddy about it, and you know, I've already said to both events, you know, if anything like that happens, you know, I will agree and I will understand, and I will, you know, I've already said I will roll with whatever they want to do best. But you know, take everything with a grain of salt. Just keep your eyes open on the news, but mainly just keep your eyes open on events and stuff and what they're going to say. And if you are going to a social gathering, if you feel like you're going to be safe at one and one is still running ahead, then just keep yourself clean and keep yourself safe. And really, in my eyes, quote me if I'm wrong, I don't think you will go far from wrong. If your social gathering has been cancelled, then obviously I am sorry to hear that. Hopefully they can postpone a date, hopefully they can run in the future and stuff like that. But I will be bringing more MCs, lyrics and songs out to try and entertain people over this time as well. So please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe, and we shall see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully it's not a bad news stream, but if it is, it's just how it's going to have to go. Alright people, peace out.